Hey friends, it's Lisa. Welcome and thank you for watching another one of my videos. So today I am doing something different for me. I have a different setup in terms of what I'm filming on. I'm actually filming on my phone, and I have this it's actually one of these really cool things I found on Amazon where it is a pillow that has a phone stand, but you can also hold your tablet or your Kindle, and it has a little dish, so I can be absolutely lazy at night and just not hold my device, because if anyone is like me, I am surprised I don't have a broken nose yet. The amount of times I hold my stuff and it like drops and falls straight into my face at night it's too much. Also, just want to address that I am currently letting my nails come off, and so these are the two last ones standing. I don't know if the last video that I posted was a get ready with me, but I also had this sort of a same situation. I kind of just let the nails do the work for me before I have to pry them off of my finger. So today I am doing a very impromptu get ready with me, hence the mess of my bedroom. I did not make my bed yet. This is actually a like a necklace holder mirror thing that I put up yesterday and it fell because I tried to use one of those 3M strip hangy thingies, and of course it was too heavy. So now I have to actually put a nail into my wall, which is a little scary. But I want to put that back up and fix all my necklaces and things. I gotta make my bed. And then we're gonna go for it. I just took a shower. I have my little hair turban on to help dry my hair before I physically get out the hair dryer and use it. I'm wearing green today because it is Sunday and our Philadelphia Eagles are playing the Washington Commanders in the chance to go to the Super Bowl, the Bowl of Soup. I'm wearing green, and I thought I would try to do a green look. I do not know how this will turn out with this palette that I have. This is from Nomad Cosmetics. This is the Ireland Wild Atlantic Way palette. This came out late winter, early spring, and usually I'm very into the Nomad color story. So I bought this because at the time I was getting all of the Nomad palettes. They do geography themed makeup palettes. I love geography. It is one of my true favorite genres. I almost went to school to become a social studies teacher, in which I would have specialized in geography. I love it. Anyway, so I get very excited when I see these palettes come out. So I bought it, and plus it's green. I love green as a color. This is the color story. It is upside down because there's a mirror here. I got it. I was like, that is a lot of green. That is a lot of green. I haven't really played around with it that much. I feel like it's very green and it's a lot of similar green. Like, I don't know. I tried to look at it from all different angles to see if there's like a color story I could work with, but I don't think there is. It's just a lot of green, some blue, and a little gold. So I'm gonna try to make an eye look today. So let's go. So I'm going to start with my eye base of choice, which is the MAC 24-hour eye base. The nails, I think I put them on Monday. They were the Eclipse set of nails from Glamnatrix. There's so many brands that are like quite similar in name. There's Glamnatrix, Glamnatrix, Glamlight, Glam Girl, whatever. So I will put up, I have one more set of nails from them, but they do press-on nails and lashes. You can buy them at the store. You can also buy them online. Okay, so I did just go ahead and do my primer. I am going to put on some tape today. I'm hoping everybody is well. We had, a week last week. Things changed in our country if you're in the United States. Tuesday I went to work and I just had that like energy where I could just feel it leaving my body. I was just exhausted. So then I was going to take off, I was going to call out sick on Wednesday, and I looked at my calendar and I was like, oh, I can't call out sick today. I have too much of like, I have to be here for said things on Wednesday. So I did work the majority of the day, but I did leave early because I just was in a place where I had the brain fog going on and I just wasn't feeling it. I did take off sick on Thursday, and then I worked on Friday. By Friday night, I'm pumped. I want to get back to like moving around. I want to do stuff. So I had signed up for a bunch of stuff at the gym, my gym, on Saturday morning, and I got in my car. Like my driveway is mostly clear, but there is some stuff at the one end and then at where the driveway meets the street. So I was like, oh, I haven't driven my car in a couple of days, so it kind of felt like I'm like, all right, okay, maybe it just needs to kind of do its thing and get warmed up. And then I turned on the street, and our street is very well maintained because the state cleans up the street in terms of plowing. And instantly I was like, my car is not in a good, like, something's wrong. There was a car that came right behind me, and so I couldn't just like slow down. So luckily the intersection is not too far from my house. It's only a couple houses down. And then I was able to like safely cross and then pull over into a safe space. And I got out of my car and I looked, and my front passenger tire is completely flat, like flat. I was pretty much riding on the rim. And you know, usually I should start my eyes. Let's try this Danny Boy shade. So usually, you know, you see things online and people joke about like, how did you not know? Well, I pulled in my, like I backed in my car so that when I went to go leave, I was pulling out. So I never even looked around my, wow, the camera. First of all, this camera on my phone, like you could see all of my freckles, all of my sunspots, everything in a way that like my naked eye doesn't really recognize it. So it's funny to me because like I look like I have a lot. But also on the camera, this is giving a darker, it just looks different on the camera than it does in real life, or like what I'm seeing with my naked eye. I was able to pull over, and apparently I was driving kind of like on the rim. It had, you know, I can understand losing a little bit of air because it's winter, but like the fact that the rest of my tires were fine and this tire was completely dead. Fortunately for me, I do have AAA, and I highly recommend, if you don't have some type of either roadside assistance membership or, you know, through your insurance or something like that, definitely look into it because it will pay off. But I was able to call AAA, and in an hour and 45 minutes, there was roadside assistance. The thing is, though, it was 9 degrees, according to my car. And so it was extremely cold. I was kind of like turning my car on and off for a couple minutes here, then turning it off to kind of keep the heat going. And then also, I called my dad to just be like, hey, just to let you know, I have a flat tire. I called, you know, AAA, blah, blah. He came by. He was actually driving. He was almost at work, and he turned around and he came by and he gave me his coat and then like a pair of gloves. He's like, oh my god, just need to stay warm. He's like, you could also just walk back to the house if you wanted to, but I didn't want to walk and leave my car just there, even though it wasn't that far. Also, it would have been very cold to walk. Okay, we're gonna go in. This is very powdery, so I'm gonna try this Krog Patrick. I don't know how to pronounce that. The person was really nice. She filled up my tire. It filled up, but, and I was able to get home. But of course, unfortunately for me, my momentum for the day was completely done. You know, because it was like, oh, I had signed up for, my first class was at 8. And so when I was on the side of the road, it was like 7:30 in the morning. It just was like, I was done for. Because also I didn't want to take the chance, like if I go to my classes, my tire would be flat again. So I wanted to kind of wait until today is Sunday when I'm filming this. I wanted to see if the tire went down at all. And so when I looked this morning, it was like well on its way to being flat again. So I did get some air, but now I have an appointment tomorrow morning to get a new tire. I looked online. I was trying to like figure out I don't know anything about tires. So luckily I looked up some tires being offered by some various tire replacement places, the load of the tire, the speed rating, like things that I didn't even think about before. I picked out one, and then luckily at the one place that I ended up making an appointment at, they let you buy one tire because buying tires is expensive, and I definitely need to wait until there's some kind of sale, or I don't know, but I need to do something. But even just to get one tire plus the quote is with the one tire plus the installation plus the like tire disposal fee plus taxes is still like $200. And then when it was like quoting like all 4 tires, like it could be up to like $800. And I'm just like, I don't want to spend that right now at this moment if I don't have to. I mean, obviously if I have to, I will, but let's go in with Wild Rover, which is this one. So we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna go and get my car. Hopefully they're able to get a new tire tomorrow without any major fuss. I hate car things. I'm just like not a car individual. I will say I have a new-ish car, I guess at this point. And I just feel like this car, even though it's like more of a fancier vehicle than my previous 2 cars, I just feel like this car has been very needy in a way that my other vehicles weren't. And maybe it's just like, you know, we're in 2025 at this point. My car is only 2 years old. Maybe we're just building like crappier cars or something. I have no idea. But last year, my air conditioning went, and I mean, it was completely covered under warranty, but it took 3 visits to the car dealer for them to figure out what's wrong. 3. It's just like, I'm like, why is it taking this long to figure out what's wrong with an air conditioning thing? Here it was turning out to be like the tubes were, I don't even remember at this point. It was stupid because I just felt like, how do you not know? How do you not know? At first I tried to blame it on the fact that it's a hybrid car, and they're like, oh, you know, it's this, you know, hybrids. And then it turned out like the actual finished issue, like when they fixed it, had nothing to do with the fact that it was a hybrid vehicle. It was just like an air conditioning issue. You know, taking your car to go get it done, worked at, you know, adjusting your schedule, you can get there and back. So hopefully, I'm not taking my car to the dealer to get this done. I'm taking it to a tire place. So hopefully they're able to figure it out. I'm gonna go, there's a shade right here. What? So I was recently just kind of going through all my eyeshadow palettes just one night this week, and I was like, I definitely need to either use this palette and decide if I like it or need to get rid of it, because I can't keep holding on to things that just are not working for me. And then I'm gonna go into this gold shadow, Schlan, and then take that same brush and kind of get that in the corner. Let's see what this looks like when it's all said and done. Okay, so I'm gonna put the palette down for now. But yeah, so hopefully if I get my tire fixed tomorrow, it will be good and everything will be fine and I don't have to worry about anything for a hot minute. I'm gonna go in with my, from NYX Cosmetics, when they had their Beetlejuice collaboration, they had these pinstripe duo liners, and I bought all 3, but this is the black and green chrome. So first I'm going to take the liquid side and I'm going to do my eyes. All right, and then I'm going to pull off the tape. I feel like once the tape comes off, it looks a little more, no, I see that and it's like, we'll fix that. We're gonna fix all of this. There's definitely some fallout that I was not expecting, so let me go fix it. We are back. Nothing that a little micellar water cannot fix. So just letting that dry for a second. But yeah, I just used the black liquid liner portion on this, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the green chrome, I've decided. So this is a gel liner side. Do my under eye. All right, so that is that for now. All right, let me go do my base. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of this RMS Beauty Kakadu Beauty Oil on. This is a little deluxe sample I got. I believe there's a plum called Kakadu, which it sounds like a funny name to me, but it's a serious thing. It's a serious thing. And just take this oil. I'm gonna put this on, let that sit for a second. I'm gonna try a combo today. I'm gonna take one of my makeup palettes here, and then I'm going to take, I want to do like more natural makeup today, or just whatever makeup, because I could do more natural makeup, but maybe I won't. I'm gonna take this MAC Studio Radiance Serum shade, and take this. I have the shade N32, which is not really, it's not the perfect shade for me right now, but I'm just gonna put 2 pumps on my palette here. And I'm also going to put on this Ritual Defy Creature of Light Full Face Illuminator in Angelic Creature, which I have been loving. So I'm going to mix that in on that palette. So hopefully you can see the little difference of the color. I'm going to go ahead and take one of my foundation brushes, this brush from IT Cosmetics, and I'm just going to mix the two on the palette to kind of like prime my brush, kind of like mix it around. And then this is a little light. I did this the other day and I felt like it didn't look that bad. So maybe, oh, you know what? I know what the difference was. I put in a little bit of yellow mix in. So I'm gonna do that. Yellow pigment. I don't know. I might be making this worse and we might have to take it off, start over again, which if that happens, that's fine because it's just makeup. And add some warmth into the, now it's very yellow because I'm kind of doing this backwards. The fun thing about all of this is like, you know, it's like painting. You're kind of just making your own custom color, which is so cool. So I was also going to originally go work out today too, but I didn't want to commit to a class and enroll if my tire was flat. My week this, I've like really never just like not shown up for a class that I've enrolled in, but this week I actually missed a couple because Wednesday when I wasn't feeling well, I forgot to cancel my enrollment. And then when I did, it was like, we're going to charge you $5. So I'm like, oh crap. Like they like, apparently they did that before COVID. And then with COVID and lockdown, they stopped for a very long time assessing enrollment drop charges within 2 hours. And then apparently I did not realize that they had picked it back up. My Wednesday class I missed because I was sick. And then my Saturday classes I missed because I was dealing with my car. So I didn't want to, you know, of course, enroll in a class that I couldn't maybe get out of. So hopefully tomorrow, once I get my car taken care of with the tire, it will be different. Oh, but then I realized when I was looking at my car app today, this really became a get ready with me listening to my car problems. It's not really car problems, but apparently my car has another recall. It's had like a couple recalls since I got it. But this recall is like, oh, there's this front passenger thing front component under the driver's seat or something like that. Either could catch fire or not deploy in an accident. So I'm like, great. Yes. Love that. So I have to get them to take a look at my car anyway. The fun never ends, right? When are we getting spaceships? When are we getting teleportation? That is what I want. I don't want to drive anymore. Don't want to drive. I don't want to deal with car maintenance. I just want to like teleport, levitate and teleport to wherever I need. Sit. Da, da, da. This is the IT Cosmetics Divine Water Perfecting Mist just to keep me hydrated. I went ahead and did my brows with my brow gel off camera just so I could just do it. I want blush, but like what kind of blush do I want? I've been wanting to use up this Sandy Cheeks from Melt. It's one of my favorite blushes. I've hit pan, but I want to use it all. So we'll go ahead and we'll use this. This is an e.l.f. It's actually a putty bronzer brush, but I can't find the brush that I want. So one of the videos I've filmed, actually filmed 2. I have not edited them because editing is my downfall. I have to be in the mood. Oh my god, that's very pigmented. I have to be very much in the mood to go ahead and want to edit. And so I filmed my 2024 beauty empties, which unlike my candle empties were purposeful. Like I purposely held on to a good portion, not everything. There were some things I did get rid of, but I held on to a good portion of my beauty empties. And so I want to edit that eventually, but I finished up a different shade of the Melt Blush Lights. They're my favorite formula of blushes and I just love them so much. And to actually finish a cream blush it's pretty significant for me, especially when I have so much makeup because it's, you know, one of my hobbies. I don't know if people would consider that a valid hobby. I do. I'm gonna go in with my Mob Beauty highlight. This is the M98 highlight balm. And so I'm just gonna take my finger on this one. Get that in there. My janky nail finger. It will come off today. I hope it comes off on its own and I don't have to remove it myself, because it is not one of my favorite things. So let me go ahead quickly and spray on some more hydrating spray. Oh, I have to do my mascara. And then I have to decide what I want to do for my lips. Green mascara. All right, so let's go in now and put in our green mascara. This is the L'Oreal Luminous mascara in green. I have also the blue, and I just finished the burgundy because the burgundy was very dry. The blue I just used recently. I think it's still usable, and then this seems like pretty wet compared to the other one. So, but I always love having colored mascara in my makeup collection. I want to kind of make sure all my lashes are coated. I was on my YouTubes this weekend, and I randomly fell down this like device that I didn't even know that existed. That there is a part of me that I'm like, if I have the money for it, which I don't necessarily have the money for it, but if I did, it's called Catwalk. It is like a VR gaming device, but it allows you to like fully immerse yourself into the VR game, and you can walk because there's special shoes, and basically so that way you can like walk through the game or you can run. And I fell down this hole of a woman who started to use this device. It's a, it called the Catwalk, and she's lost like 50 or 60 pounds, but playing video games, but like walking and running. And so like she's walked through Skyrim. She was playing Resident Evil 7, which, if you like watching video games or horror video games, you play video games, I watch them. I do not play them because I'm a scaredy cat. I would have to say Resident Evil 7 may be one of the scariest games I've ever watched someone play. I was terrified. And the fact that she was freaking walking and running through that, girl, I would be Usain Bolt at that point, because I would be running so effing fast through that game. My life, even though it's a video game, is at risk. I need to get from here, there, yesterday. Now we're gonna do my lip. I've been kind of obsessed. I did pick up Folio from the new release of MAC, their nudes. So I have Folio. I also could wear Sugar Dada, which is like an orangey red, like an orangey brown. All right, let's look at what Folio would look like if I use a brown lip liner. Let's go and do this. I did not put on any lip gloss, so my lips are a little dry from this morning. I was obsessed with this like cool toned, like dead lip, even though it might not look good. My heart, like grungy heart, is like, yes, girl. I wasn't even ever a grunge person, but I do love I just love all the makeup. So we have this brown. And now we are going to take Folio in the middle here. Touch back up with the lip liner, which this is just from a brand called Color Spell in the shade brown. And in the words of Miss Megan Robinson, the YouTuber slash TikToker extraordinaire, I'm taking MAC Stone, and I'm going to do Stone for Definition. So it's a little shadow. I'm going to make the bottom lip look a little bit bigger. Let me go dry my hair and do it, and I'll come back. So I've tried to dry my hair the best that I could, and I threw on a pair of earrings, and here we are. Here's the finished look for right now. I'm gonna try to find my green sweater, my cardi that I can wear on top of this, and maybe throw on my Eagles hat, and we're gonna watch the game, and hopefully they win, because it'd be fun to go back to the Super Bowl and maybe get some wings and things like that. I don't know. Possibilities are endless. Anyway, that was my chatty, really complain about my car, as I said, because I didn't realize I had these internalized frustrations about my car. But this is my impromptu get ready with me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for, coming into my very messy bedroom with me and hanging out. So I will try to link as many of the products that I used below. They will just be regular links. They're not affiliated links. And I do not get paid if you click on them. So do what you will with that information. And if you liked this video or found any of it helpful, please think about giving a video a thumbs up and subscribing. And until next time, guys, I hope you all stay well. Bye!